Guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I just wanted to film this quick video. When I say I'm not playing when it comes to my channel, I'm not playing when it comes to my channel. I'm getting my 100k plaque this year. I know it doesn't make sense and it doesn't have to make sense, but it's going to be my reality, period. But I just wanted to make a video because this is going to help me heal. And this is really hard for me. I'm going to keep it short and sweet, and I'm just going to talk about, I don't know if I should put you guys here. Let me close my laptop real quick. I was literally planning content for the week. I think this gives me a little bit of light so you can see me a bit better. Right? I know I'm using a tripod or nothing, baby. My aunt and mama over, so they're having a good time, clearly. Maybe I should film this a bit later. Oh, backing off what my aunt just said about having dignity. I want to have dignity in my relationships and in my friendships. And that goes both ways, right? That's dignity for others and dignity for myself. Now, I say all this to say because basically something's happened and I can't really tell you guys the full extent of it, but I think definitely in time, I could definitely make a story time about it. Does my laptop look weird being here? Maybe it's too close to my face. Like, what are you guys thinking? Yeah, so I'm like, yeah. In time, I will be able to tell you what's happened. And if it's the little flicker and I've got a tiny candle here. It's almost burnt out, but I must enjoy it. Anyway, I've done my skin and nighttime routine because like I told you guys in these past few videos, I've been talking about like actually loving myself. Loving myself is doing my skincare, brushing my fucking teeth, washing my ass, and trying to unbig my back. I will talk about that, unbigging our backs, tomorrow. When I get ready to go to the gym, I've done my laundry, my gym clothes are ready to go tomorrow. And I'm just very serious, I'm very intentional. I spent like £177 of skincare today. I bought my best friend a watch because she's just gotten a new job and she's a corporate babe. What else did I do today? I bought a bedside table. I need to buy a mirror for my room, but I'm not going to do that till I actually return all this like £300 worth of returns that I have in my room, like right here. Till I do that, I'm not buying a fucking £230 mirror because it looks like a fucking pond. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is I was triggered yesterday. Something happened between me and someone, and it just made me realize that I have some people in my life who don't really think about me, who don't really consider me the way I consider them, and it's very painful. And I was speaking to someone that I care very much about. Her name's Jamila. She's someone I met whilst I was at work last year, and she was just so sweet to me, her and Daniela. Or Dan and Jam. They really welcomed me and they looked after me, and their friends looked after me as well, especially the guys. They kept patronizing me whilst I was at work. So it's actually kind of blossomed into quite a lovely friendship and something I take quite seriously. And I'd like to be her friend for a long time. So I was just kind of expressing myself to her. I made a post today, so if you have me on Snapchat, my Snapchat's Naya the DGen. If you have me on Snapchat, then you might have seen it. I said I was going to make a video about it. I was just saying that, like, it really hurts when you love someone. Like, you really love someone. And then you just kind of, by someone's actions, realize they don't really love you back because they don't consider you. They don't consider your feelings. They don't consider how their actions affect you. They don't think about, if you do this, this is going to hurt me in this particular way. And it's just them all the time, and they just like really intrinsically selfish. And it was really hard, especially when you love someone, especially when you're in a relationship where maybe there's intimacy or you've been friends with someone for a very long time. The intimacy thing, especially for us women. Auntie, you pon? Oh, okay. Is it? Okay, let me come. It might not be my cake, it might be my friend's cake. Oh, guys, my aunt almost ate a cake that belongs to someone else who's coming to hopefully pick it up later today. So as I was saying, oh gosh, I brushed my teeth. I really shouldn't have this, but I'm kind of parched and I don't have water in my room right now. Bollocks. All right. My mum and aunt are over. They went to yoga together and they're here now. So sorry about the background noise. I can never film when my family's around. But basically, as I was saying, it's really hard loving people who may not really love you back. Now, like I told you guys a couple months ago, I had a situation with one of my friends. And she felt like I had let her down and I had disappointed her. And I understand that type of hurt. The difference is I genuinely tried to make amends, and I asked for counsel, many people for counsel, and they were just saying, you know what, you just don't beg people to be your friends. So if I'm gonna let go, I'm gonna let go, and I'm not gonna be one of those people like, we're not talking and I'm following you on Insta and stuff like that. And I had to just block her for my own sake of mind, my own peace of mind, because like I can't just be on here seeing you and it's like I can't talk to you and that type of stuff. Like I can't be weird internet friends like that. It's just not how I roll. So there's that situation. Then there's like, I'm the type of person, if you tell me something, if you bring something to my attention, because I may have actually been naive to it. If you bring something to my attention now, I can't talk about my character before, because my character has been very flawed in the past, especially when I've had multiple stresses. I've had my fair share of trauma and all that type of stuff. So I've not been this pristine, perfect person. And I think that's why it's very important to give people grace and not lack empathy. But sometimes when you look at people's actions, they're very, very intentional. I had to ask my friend about something today because it was like, am I crazy? You know, like, am I actually crazy? That's why it's good to have second opinions, because, you know, no man is an island, and, you know, a problem shared is a problem half solved. So I asked her about what she thinks about the whole situation, and she was like, nah, this person is taking the piss. We're just going to call them, Envelope. That's their name. So Envelope has done something, and it's like, I guess I kind of put myself in the position, and this is going to be really hard for you guys to understand without me giving you context. The reason why I can't give you context is because this person is still currently in my life and may watch this video, and because I haven't had that conversation with them just yet, I don't want to tell everything, but I definitely will tell you guys maybe in the story time or live stream and kind of like disguise it in that way, so hopefully they won't see it. Because it turns out I have like 19% of my audience is men. I didn't even know there were guys out here. Shout out to all the guys that watch my channel. Love y'all. But I've not asked to mostly speak to girls, right? But so it's just really hard. And another thing is, if you're in a relationship with someone where you are physically intimate, that can really cloud your judgment, especially if the intimacy is busting. If it's great and you're having a very good funky time, it will most definitely skew and cloud your judgment. And I have to try my best, when I say try my best, to stand on business. I'm standing on a stool right now. I have to try my best to stand on business. This is gonna be the greatest test of my life. No, guys, because my friend said to me, do you know what my friend said to me? She said to me, I'm gonna see you, you know, laid up with this person, chilling with this person in a little while. Like, I'm gonna see that. And I was like, first off, ain't no way I'm that predictable. That's number one. Never let anyone know your next moves. That's number two. 3 is more so that, like, that just can't be right. Like that. Oh my God. She held a mirror up to my face. And sometimes, like, it's good to look in the mirror and really reflect, because you may not like what you see, but if you can actually come to terms with what you see, then you can actually make change, you can make improvements, right? So I say all that to say that we have to stand on fucking business this year. Today alone, I got my skincare. Tomorrow, I got it for next day delivery. I even subscribed to Look Fantastic's premiere delivery, so I will get delivery all year round, whatever, for next day. I'm gonna play about my skin. I'm gonna call up, because I didn't get to do my laser and get my braces fitted this week. So I'm gonna call them up tomorrow, book my appointments back in. Most likely will get my braces fitted this week, but I most likely can't do my laser, my first session of laser, because I'm on antibiotics, and certain antibiotics can't be on whilst you're doing laser. So I'm just gonna give myself this week off in terms of laser. I'm gonna go do my teeth, most likely do my teeth records, and if they can do my braces same day, I will do that. Improving my house and stuff like that, and just really kind of trying to sow into myself, because I just need better. We can't be around people, like, my friends know if they need something, they can ask me. They know that if it's within my means, I won't hesitate to give it to them. But the problem with that is that sometimes people can really abuse you like that. They can really, really abuse you. And I just don't want to be abused, and I don't want to be used up, and I don't want to be drained for my energy. And it's like, it's so crazy, because the things this person has asked me to do, I couldn't even ask them for that. They couldn't even do that for me if I really needed it. Like, if I needed it, they wouldn't be able to help me out in that way. So I just really think about that and think about the fact that I've been going through a lot too. And, you know, like moving here, furnishing this place, like they've never asked me, hey, like, you know, how much was your tap? Like, let me send you £30 towards your tap. It's just so crazy. It's so crazy to me because, like, I don't want to just talk about things that they don't do, because at the same time it's really hard, because if you have someone in your life who was just bad, there is no way, unless you're really going through it mentally and you just need companionship because you feel like you can't be on your own, there is no way you will just be with that person. It's because there is good and bad, there is hot and cold, there is highs and lows. Naturally, relationships should be like this. It's kind of bumpy, you know, you argue, you have little arguments, but it shouldn't be like, like, da, 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 da. You don't know when the next climax scene is going to be. Do you know what I mean? Like, so it's just really hard. And I'm putting this out there because, like, this has kind of become like my video journals and my video diaries. Like, I'm actually explaining stuff in real time about how I really feel. Like, I'm filming this right now. It's Sunday, 24th of March, 9/11. I'm going to try upload this before 10:30 or 10 p.m. and just post it as is. Oh shit, fuck, someone's here. So guys, my friend came to see me. In that time, I've seen my friend. I've even had cassava leaf and white rice. I took some medication as well. Like I was saying, oh, was that my breast? My focus gonna show face, but as I was saying, guys, where was I? Yeah, so boy, like, it's just really hard. Like, my heart really hurts, guys. My chest feels heavy. My chest feels heavy. It's so tempting to want to slip back, because you want to slip back into something that's familiar. You want to slip back into something that, for the most part, does make you feel good. I don't know if I'm being harsh in my assessment. Maybe the person can't even be who I need them to be for me. Maybe it's just not within their means to be who I would want them to be for me. But my thing is, when you love someone, you sacrifice. You really do. You go without so that they can have. You deprive yourself of certain things within reason just to see them be happy. You know, just to see them smile. You think of their comfort. You think, how can I alleviate certain stresses? How can I support them with this, that, and the third? You just remember them. And you don't have to be prompted and prodded and asked and almost like trained in that. My mind's telling me no, but my body is telling me yes. Look at my edges. It's how you know I'm stressed. Look at my edges. I just have to unbig my back now. There's nothing else I can do except focus on glowing up. That's what else can I do? That's the only way I can apply myself now. Brush my teeth twice a day, do my morning and night routine, go to the gym, do my Pilates. I'm even looking for a pole studio. I just need to keep busy. That's the only way I can heal. You know, I'm one of those people, like, one of my friends tells me it's good to cry, but I don't even feel like crying. I don't. Genuinely, I don't feel like crying. I feel like just working on myself, being better, becoming a high-value woman, whatever that means. And then attracting someone that will see me. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Just answer that real quick. I just don't know, like, part of me is questioning if I made the right choice. You know, what this means for me and this person moving forward. And it's hard, especially when you have history with people, you know. But I can't be trapped by the fact that I have history with someone. That can't be the only reason why. Oh, because I have history. Because I've spoken to girls before where it's like, you know, they said to me, oh, but I've invested so much, you know. And that can be hard. It can be hard to let go of your investment. But if that's the reason for you to stay, then you have to really think about whether it's worth it, because that also traps you even further and makes you stay even longer, especially when the other person's habits aren't even changing and maybe they're getting worse. You have to let people that you have to respect yourself to be respected, innit? So maybe I just have to really respect myself and don't let people know what you have, what you are capable of doing, what you're not capable of doing, because you could be thinking, you know, I'm sharing with someone. Like, I don't watch people's pockets. So, but I can't assume that people won't watch mine. And it's like, you want to share your successes. I'm the type of person I tell my friends about things I'm doing, the moves I'm making, in case they want to, you know, do the same thing. They obviously got to go do their own research and make an informed decision. But I'd still, like, you know, let them know, because you're my friend, and I would hope, or I would think, that you do the same for me as well. But even not, I'd still do it for you. So, you know, like, if I share something I'm doing well, I share it. But my friend taught me today that you're letting people know that you are a place where they can come to, and that might be making me vulnerable. But I never thought about it like that. And it's just so draining. And this person did something that was very disrespectful to me, and I don't know if they even really realize the gravity of it. I don't know if I'll tell them. I don't know if I should just close the book and leave it as it is. If I should talk. I'm out of space message, so I'm gonna have to wrap this up. But yeah, they really hurt me. They hurt my feelings. I came on here to say that just be careful, ladies, especially with someone that you might be intimate with, because, you know, during intimacy, we release the oxytocin, that cuddling hormone, and it helps you, like, you know, have a connection. This is men and women alike. Women are like, oh, we will release oxytocin. I beg. It may affect us differently though, but it still affects both genders. And what you may be experiencing may not be real. It might just be your fucking hormones. Like, just a chemical reaction, man. It might not even be what you think it is. So just kind of make sure, safeguard yourself in that sense. And there's another one, postcoital depression, I think, is when you feel sadness after having intimacy with someone. So just really reflect on how you feel and how the people, friends, boyfriends, girlfriends, how they impact you and how you feel around them, how you feel after them, how you feel before them. And just see, have people around you that consider you. Don't sleep with the enemy. Set boundaries. I think that's another video. I'm going to make one about setting boundaries. I'm going to figure out what my boundaries are, and I'm going to share them and ask you guys what your boundaries are. But if you already know what your boundaries are, please leave a comment. Tell me what you think of this as well. And I'll see you in my next video, guys. I really appreciate if you liked and subscribed as well, and shared with a friend. It'll help me reach my goals. My first goal is 26,000 subs. Thank you. Good night. My nail's yellow underneath is the cassava.